Okay. There you go. It's recording now. Let's go over here and we'll get this stuff out of the way.
Yeah, get that out of the way.
Don't need this hanging out. This is for when I had a furnace in here. I don't have a furnace in here anymore because I haven't needed one.
Daddy, you can still use that chimney up there.
Yeah, maybe later.
Yeah.
Oh, there's, looks like Mommy. Here, let me see. I got some birdies in my shop. Oh, now they're gonna. Hang on. I don't know. I can't tell if Mommy's on there or not. Okay. All right. See that?
Yeah.
That's what the camera's picking up. So. Try to keep it on whatever I'm doing, okay?
Okay.
All right.
I am trying to.
You're probably doing a great job.
Yeah. The red word is on your toolbox.
The red word?
Yeah. R-E-C.
All right.
Box. I'm really bad at holding this camera with the stand on it.
Put the stand on it?
Yeah. You forgot to give me the ears.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Just put them on over my hoodie.
Hang on.
Thanks, Dad.
Make sure there's no spiders in them for you. There you go.
That's comfortable.
Oh, there they are. Let me see. There's a little baby robin.
Yep.
I think there's 2 of them in there, maybe 3. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh, I saw one pop up!
Looked like Mama flew out of there.
Thanks, Dad. Can you take the stand off it?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hang on.
These are a little bit too heavy for me.
There you go.
A little bit too heavy.
Is that better?
Yep. Can I close this little thing?
Yeah, you can close that.
Thanks.
Better?
Yep.
Okay.
Whoa.
We're gonna keep.
Almost dropped it.
Don't drop it.
Oh, nice. That board can go in there. In that little shelf.
That's going outside for now.
Yeah. So Dad,
What's up?
this is much lighter now.
Oh, I bet it is. That is kind of a heavy tripod, but I really love that tripod.
Yeah.
Zippo gave me that tripod.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
You've told me that already.
All right.
Forward to get things closer. Much. Oh, you got a big metal part.
Yep.
Be careful.
Nice piece of angle there. We'll save that. That's a use. That's good.
Yeah, you can use that angle.
All right, so I get over to the other side.
Yep. I'll come on over too, so I'm...
All right. There's that out of the way. Huh.
Dad, I had to... There's the 2 angles.
What's up?
I'm just talking.
Okay.
Talking to myself. Dad, do you know that this is so light?
What's that?
It's getting so lighter.
Is it?
Yeah.
You know, Zippo sent me that camera too.
What?
You gave me that camera.
I can
See?
also point it at the nest, Dad.
Yeah, that's good. All right. There's that out of the way. This is a big 12-volt power supply here.
Yeah, you don't want to get rid of that.
No,
just
no, I
in
wanna
case
keep
you
that.
need it.
This is a good supply of 12 volts here. 40 amps, 12 volts. Heck yeah, we'll keep that. All right. What else is there? I want to move that light over eventually, I think. I don't know. It might be good where it's at.
Put 2 lights
But I
in
do
here
wanna put up
so
a
you have
shelf.
even more light.
This is okay for now. And I don't think I have another light bank anyhow. I might put up a, I don't know, something. But for now, that's okay. I want to put up a little shelf maybe across that whole back wall. But I got to put up something for my radio. I got to have.
There's also a window over there, Dad.
No, it's more of a hole in the wall, but I guess it works as a window.
Yeah, that's what make their shelf above it.
Watch out a sec. Watch out. Okay. Let's see if this thing is still in any kind of shape.
That's a shelf, guys. That's a shelf.
It'll work. It's gross, but it'll
Gross,
work for what I
but it'll work.
It'll work.
Yep, working
Of course, it's
as
kinda in the
a
way.
shelf.
Maybe I should stick it up like
It'll
that.
work.
I don't know. Nah, I don't like it.
Dad, would you allow the mice in here at night with
I don't mind the mice. I don't care if they come. They're going to come in here anyhow. So
Yeah, so
as long as they
I'd
don't,
rather let them in here.
as long as they don't
Than
chew
have
up all
them
my
stay
stuff.
out.
Let me think. I got to find a good board for a good shelf, and then we can get back to it. All right. And where do I even start? Intake valves and guides, guide locks, crank key, crank gear and miscellaneous, exhaust valves and guides, full set of Hastings rings, brand new set of Eggy pistons, 4 rings. These are 80 over. This crank pulley is a little, I ain't gonna use that one. I got, what the heck is this? This oil filler tube, I believe. And I got a couple of main bearings back. There's the rest of my pistons. Oh boy, I got a lot of stuff here. Hang on. I got 2 reconditioned heads. He said not to open them till I'm ready to use them because something, you know, I don't want them to rust on me. But those were hot tanked, mag fluxed. They came out good. So he surfaced them 8 or 10 thousandths, I forget. I got all the papers with it. But, you know, 200 out the door for both heads. He polished my camshaft for me. I'm not taking it out of the bag yet. And I'm not sure what to do with anything right now. I'm kind of in a state here. This used to be my forge, and then it was my motorcycle shed. And now it's becoming an engine build shed. US made pistons, man. Eggy Machine Shop. I don't know anything about anything when it comes to all this machining and who to buy parts from and this and that. You know, the machinist really seems to know his shit. He is friggin' on. I think my camshaft is gonna lay on the desk here too, because I don't want that risking falling. Okay. Then we got Clyde. I got paperwork on everything that's been done, but I'm just going to go off of memory. I'm just keeping them under a oil-soaked cloth. And Clyde is bling. Look at that finish. I think it was, he decked head surfaces, intake, 10,000 I believe, or 8,000, I forget. Either the heads got decked 10 or 8, or the surfaces here got decked 10 or 8. La-di-da. All 16 brand new valve seats. They are ground. Forget which is top, like 35 and 45 degrees. So it's a 2-angle valve job. They're ready to lap the valves in. I can do that. Cam bearings are installed. There's Mom up there too.
Hi, Mama Bird. There she goes.
I think we're bugging her. I think in the bottom end, he line honed it and sent the main caps out to have some stuff dealt with. This engine was 60 over when I sent it to him. There was some crap, so we went 80 over. Could have went to 100 over, but they were having trouble getting rings for 100 over. La-di-da. So we just, you know, he wanted to go 100 over. That would have completely eliminated everything. But 80 over got rid of 99% of it, and we could get rings right away for it. And, you know, I wanted to get the heck out of this guy's hair. You know, and he put, like, this is a primer over here, so I don't have to worry about this rusting. Just any shiny machine surfaces, I guess he didn't do primer on. I don't know, I kind of like the look of that. Just the gray cast iron look like that. I might just clear coat right over that. And since I put oilcloth and oil all over everything, I gotta, you know, hit everything with brake cleaner before I try to paint it. I think some machinists probably might have taken all that off, but I'm glad to see that, because that means he didn't go as deep as he could have. You know, there's about, I don't know, off the top of my head, 50 thousandths between the top of that valve seat and the top of the head surface. And there's a little witness mark there. You know, he just shaved it. He wanted it to be perfect. You know, I'm quoting him here. He said, "I got a lot of love in this engine." And I like to hear that, you know. He was loving this engine. He hasn't built them for a long time. There was one issue. Before I even knew about this guy, I sent this block out to get magnafluxed. And the shop that magnafluxed it missed that crack. And the machinist was pissed. Like, he was like, "I thought you had this magnaflux." And, you know, he wasn't yelling at me, but you could tell he was upset about it. And I said, "Dude, I got receipts from this shop that, you know, la-di-da." And I told him, first time I talked to him, I told him, "Hey, this has been magnafluxed at X shop." I ain't going to call out shops, but it's been magnafluxed at this shop. He says, "Oh yeah, I know that shop. You know, it's the shop where he gets his engines dynoed at." So he trusted that and just went without the magnafluxing. And I guess, you know, so that's some kind of strange government voodoo epoxy there. And I'm also going to do some Pioneer, or what you call it, liquid ceramic block sealer the first time we try to run this sucker. And he says, "You better not overheat it." Well, I'm gonna make damn sure I don't overheat it. My crank shaft, unfortunately, is from the same shop that magnafluxed this engine, so I hope the crank is right. But that's supposedly been ground 20 thousandths on the mains and rods. So I ordered, you know, bearings to go with that. Yeah, I just cover him up with a oiled bed sheet. Zippo, thanks for the bed sheet, man. It's coming in handy. And supposedly it's been magfluxed as well from the same shop that magfluxed my engine. Now, Uncle Tony does it, you know, I never knew about it, but it makes sense. You just take the crankshaft and kind of ding it with a hammer, not on one of the bearing surfaces, on one of the weights or something. Did you hit your head on that fuel tank?
Yeah.
Oh man, you gotta watch, buddy. You know, if the crank rings, you know, it's a good crank. So as long as the damn rods and main bearing surfaces are ground true, you know, everything will be cool. But I gotta wait. I'm gonna get the crank balanced. There's a shop local here that does it for about $225 if they don't run into any crap. And everybody I hear from in my own research and la-di-da says, get it balanced, because you're throwing around, you know, more weight for bigger pistons. I'm throwing around bigger bearings on the bottom rod ends. So, makes sense. $225 is cheap peace of mind compared to the 1760 I've spent so far on this thing. Let me think. What else? So, well, I got a little waiting to do, but I can lap in the valves. I can install the camshaft and the valve train, the whole valve setup, everything. And, you know, I'll use assembly lube and all that good shit.
Will it help your dad?
Oh, alright. I thought you wanted to hold that.
I want to hold it, but without that thingy on it.
Well, I'm about done anyhow. But today was just get my radio, get a shelf set up so I can put some things. And you know, that's it. Clyde's home. Clyde is dang near ready to go together. I mean, once I get the bearings, I probably could stick it all together, but I don't know, man. I want to get that crank balanced. The machinist can't really answer me if it's going to be detrimental or not to not have it balanced. He says, you know, 30 years ago, he's punched them out 60 over, put them together, and hasn't heard any problems. But, you know, he also says it's not going to hurt anything, and it's a cheap piece of. He says if it helps you sleep at night, go ahead and do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Okay, that's all I got. Jesus, help me build my hot rod.